Hello and welcome, my beautiful Aquarius. My name is Allison and welcome to Mystic Wisdoms. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you are new to my channel, I'm an intuitive freestyle reader. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. It is highly, highly appreciated. And if you do like this content and you are returning, or if you are new, please share, subscribe, and like. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and jump in here today, Aquarius, and see what the cards have for you. I do not have any particular questions for these cards or any idea what's going to be coming out. So we'll go ahead and get going here, okay? I am kind of using a new deck as well. At the end, I'll pull a few cards from there. I've only used the deck once. It's kind of a blunt deck. It's a very mischievous deck, so we'll get some insights from that deck, but it's not necessarily going with your reading. It's just kind of the underbelly of who we are and what we want to sometimes tell people, or sometimes how we want to behave, or just things that may be happening in the background of our lives that we're not really aware of. Okay, so let's get in and see what's up for my Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius. I have changed my setting today. I'm out here. The table might shake a little bit, but I am outdoors exploring the outdoors with you guys. You hear my wind chime in the background and the breeze is rustling. Perfect air energy for my Aquarius. The tablecloth is blowing. So let's see. Death card, King of Wands, the Sun card, Page of Wands. Pull some and then we'll get into it. There's a letting go, a death of something here, a surrendering to something, something ending that you need to let go of here, and so you can step into something that is more aligned with your passions and your desires and your happiness. One more card here. I do see there's a little bit of like disappointment here, a little bit of possibly around your stability, okay? The things that you thought made you happy. It was like a false happiness almost, and because of that, I feel like this stuff doesn't really want to talk anymore. I feel like that's kind of left you down and out in a way. But there is this sense of like you now allowing this to go, like surrendering to it, not being tied to it, understanding that it was a cycle to move you towards Page of Wands, King of Wands. The idea of looking at what truly drives you, what truly makes you happy, what truly is, in the depths of your creative centers, your passions, your desires. Okay, this Mars energy, this Aries energy here too as well. What is driving you to create something better? This is also Leo energy here with the Sun and the King of Wands, Page of Wands. This is all fire energy here. What you're letting go of, or what you have let go of, is not necessarily what you thought it to be what it was. And it's because of the ending of it. You are now being encouraged to look at what your truth is as far as what you're desiring to create into existence, what you're trying to bring into this world through your passions, what lights you up, okay? This is the opportunity that you're being given right now. Basically, kind of over the next month, this is energy for you to look at. Like, what do you, we're soon to be leaving Aries season, going into Taurus season. So it's like, what desires do you have that that are your values? You know, what are you doing in this world, in this life? What are you wanting in this world, in this life, that is the value of your passions, of your desires, okay? What makes you feel like a valuable person? And look at this from a standpoint of what drives you, okay? Let's see what goes on next, right? Let's see what these cards have to say. Let me shuffle a few times here. Sorry. My nerves are kind of in a weird space today. Let's see. I love being outside doing this. The Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, okay? Something is definitely over here. Something has ended. Yeah, there's something new coming forward. You're on a new journey. You're getting ready to head towards a new journey. What does your journey look like? What do you desire? Nine of Cups. You know, what are your wishes for your new desire to be? Like, how can you create something that's truly in line with your passions and your wishes? Like, you can cultivate this as long as you're able to realize that what's over is over and get out of this, you know, instability of false happiness that you are having, okay? You have the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. So you have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Swords here. I feel like you may be, the Page of Wands twice, unable to really move forward though, because you are almost in a defensive stance. Like, you are not opening yourself up to the ideas of moving from your desires and your creativity. You may be processing all of this information and these happenings that are happening in your life that you're leaving behind, that you're moving past, that you're letting go of, as something that is of the ego, with a Chariot here. For me, that is the solar plexus chakra. You're driven here more by ego than you are by your passions and your desires and your creativity. And because of that, I feel like you're suffering in a way. Like, it's more on the terms of what people think you should be doing rather than what you should be doing, okay? And that just kind of needs to be looked at. That just kind of needs to be examined and thought about, and, you know, just given your time and effort into, you know, why am I being so defensive here about the way things should be, and why do I care what other people think? You know, I want to move towards my passions, my goals, my desires. That false sense of happiness was that energy of, you know, trying to do what others are doing and thinking that what others doing, what emulating what others are doing is productive. Okay, and that's what your false sense of happiness is. All right. There is a new journey for you, you know, for you to really look within and discover, you know, what your truth is, what your wishes are around your passions and your desires, so you can come back into alignment with, you know, your happiness, your victory, your stable foundations around your desires and your passions. Yeah, you're kind of unbalanced right now, and I really feel like it's time that you looked within yourself here, okay? You're unbalanced and out of alignment with your values and your truth and your belief systems, okay? And I feel like I won't be back with you for like another month, so we're going to process all of this, and by the time I get back to you, we'll be like at the end of Taurus season, simply just because, you know, I've changed how I put out my content lately, but it's really time for you to go within and look at your core values and your beliefs and stop fighting against your truth here and stop fighting against what you believe in and what society says that you should believe in, and start following it. Okay, you're gonna have to leave a lot of things behind, but that's whatever it is, it's, you know, for each individual here. um, you're gonna have to leave a lot of things behind and, you know, really change your ideas around your beliefs, okay? So you can come back into a balance within yourself. So you can come back in to your truth, your desires, okay? Your stable passions and your drives and what's moving you forward and what's getting you to where you want to go here, okay? These are just things for you to look at, and what I'm seeing when I'm picking up on the collective energy of Aquarius, like this could be anything. This could be a love situation. This could be a work situation. This could be a home situation. This could be anything. It's just like evaluating your values and finding out what you really care about, what you really desire, what really makes you go forward, like your truth here, and move away from the ego and not allow the ego here to impact you as you go forward. It's looking at who you are and what you believe in and what your value is and what value you bring to the world versus what the world is trying to influence you to bring into this world. It's a lot about your creativity here, okay, and how you can create whatever world you want. And you have this new opportunity now, as long as you're able to move past this, you know, situation that may have left you feeling unstable and insecure and kind of broken inside. On to 10, death energy here, like the cycle is over, so no matter what you do, it's done. But now it's up to you to realize what your truth is, your true happiness is, and this is going to come from a place of, you know, this is going to come from a place of your sacral chakra, your desires, your passions, okay, and what you truly emotionally want here in the 3D world. Like, what is going to drive you to become the biggest and best version of yourself through yourself and your own creativity here, okay? Not letting the ego get in the way, okay? That's kind of something to kick around for the next month. Like, really evaluate that and see what that means to you, and try to understand it and try to get to know yourself better and what does drive you, what really sparks your energy. Stop jumping from one project to the next project to the next project. What is that one thing that really gets you going, that really makes you drive, that gets you out of bed in the morning? And, you know, where is your value laying in that? So let's pull some cards from this deck real quick and see what kind of, you know, what kind of Message I get from this deck, this is not it's not really related to this. This is just you know, this is a weird energy deck, so the messages can be a little strange, but let's see. I don't know how to explain this deck. This is like the underlying energies of things here, okay? Smoke break. Alright. So you got smoke break, take me home, pop goes the mischief, and even the devil needs rest, okay? Take some time out, smoke break. That doesn't mean that you need to go smoke a cigarette or anything like that. This is just, you know, take a breather. It's time to take a breather. You need to take a breather, okay? Come back home to yourself right now and allow that mischievous being inside of you to create something from the depths of within yourself, okay? Stop overthinking the situation. Stop overplaying the thing that you are letting go of here in your head. Let it rest. Don't overthink it anymore. You know, whatever it was, you did your best, obviously. And don't be hard on yourself here, okay, as you're moving forward. This kind of did relate to this energy. There's no, like, background stuff going on here. This is definitely about, like, you know, you coming back home to you and letting that mischievous energy in you, that passion, that desire, that spark, that flame, it's very mischievous, you know. Fire elements are very, so are water elements, but you know, they have that spark of energy and mischievousness about them that, you know, can get you into trouble. But, like, let that trouble boil up in you. Like, let that inner passion and desire that you've been keeping at bay because you're afraid of what society may think, let it out, explore it, and it'll help you come back home to who you are, okay? Take a breath, take a breather, relax. Don't overdo it. Give yourself a break here. Take your time as you're moving forward, but really explore this. Explore what this new journey can mean to you. The Fool and the Nine of Cups. Like, you know, you can get everything that you desire and everything you want to move towards here, but you have to, you know, understand and figure out what it is that you desire and that you truly want. Okay, Aquarius, and that is what I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed my content, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe. Really helps support me and my channel. Thanks, bye.